Okay, today's video is about Soul Eater. This is an anime. I first bought Netflix, and I was like, you know what? Let's see what they have for anime. And this was the first one that popped up. I like the sound and the concept, so I said, let me just click on this shit and see it and watch it. And Netflix, this one y'all niggas for like $8 or $9, bro. Y'all need to go back to that. Other than that, other than that, I'm just gonna be a pirate right now. I'm playing. I don't do that. I don't do that. So Soul Eater, I started watching it and just to see how it was. And the first episode actually got me hooked. I really love the concept of all how these people turn into weapons and then the other person uses them. And every time they eat a soul, that they pretty much get stronger. And the characters, I always say characters drive the story, and there's a lot of characters in this. I love one of my favorite characters, Death the Kid. I know a lot of people as they say it like Black Star. Yeah, bro, one thing I hated a lot in anime is the loud ass character trope. I'm gonna be the best. I'm gonna be number one. I'm gonna be Hokage. You already know I'm about to get on that nigga in the next video. Naruto, I'm shooting shots. I'm sending shots, nigga. But honestly, Black Star I did still like, just like I do like Naruto, but I just like to hate on him at times. Black Star I did like, but Death the Kid, bro, with the I really love Death the Kid and how his character is, and like I always like when the characters like have like a pet peeve and shit like that, like something like they just fucking can't stand. And that kid where he needs everything symmetrical, but sometimes he be acting like just like, yo, bro, just pop them pistols, bro. And shout out to Patricia and Elizabeth. The girls holding it down, bro, turning to the pistol. I always wondered. I don't know if Soul Eater ever has a manga, because I only stopped at the anime. I watched the whole anime like very long ago. Like this was literally back when I was in college. And the thing about it, when I was watching the anime and Death the Kid, I always wondered, can they turn into like some Uzis? Like I know he like shooting pistols and shit, but with some Uzis, start spraying. It probably got you like 500 souls. It turns to 2 AKs. That nigga turned like Pooh Shiesty. He won't even need his dad, which is Death. And I love Death. Like they say he was the strongest. I'm not gonna lie. At the end, when he lost to Ashura, which was a cool villain. To this day, I'm not sure. Maybe I do need to rewatch it, but I don't know how he lost to Maki, bro. He should have been killed her ass, beat that ass. She's not like that, bro. If anything, Death the Kid should have been one to fuck her, fuck him up, bro. He's the son of the realest nigga on the block. It makes no sense. I don't know how Death the Kid wasn't the one that killed Asura permanently, but they killed my nigga Death. Spoiler alert. I should have said that first. Spoiler alert, though. They killed Death. And when Ashura killed Death, I thought Death was gonna at least like weaken him much more to a point where like maybe a Micah or Maka, however you say her name, could finish him. And her character is really good. I love how her demeanor was. She was always trying to be the best. I hate when they make a girl like the damsel in distress at times. Like sometimes you gotta be able to let the girls fight too. And Urza, I should actually drop my favorite female anime character, because Mother's Day is next month, so Urza and them all. Why the fuck did I make that correlation? But back to the video, Maka, she was a really good character, and I really do like Soha. He was so chill back. See, that's what you need, bro. A feisty bit like that. Calm, nonchalant nigga like my nigga Soul, bro. Soul wasn't always on no bullshit like Black Star, and his bitch was the one that turns into the fucking kunai. And Black Yo! Oh my god, bro. I'm not gonna lie, now that I remember it, throughout the whole fucking show, I was laughing at Black Star, bro. Cause I'm gonna be alright, yeah, I'm gonna be a hater. Alright, fuck it, I'm gonna just let it out. But he would be the loudest nigga in the room. Be like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna be the fucking best, bro. Y'all niggas can't fuck with me. Be training, everybody, like doing their studies, training regularly. Black start putting extra work in the gym. So these niggas, Death the Kid, bro, looking all swaggy in his, Michael Kors. But Black start training as hard as I can't remember. I can't remember the bitch that turns into his weapons name. It starts with something. I guess. But their teamwork, I did like their dynamic and how they work and how she really did push Black Star to really do his best. And he, don't get me wrong, Black Star did, have some pretty good feats, but it's just that a lot of times he was getting his ass beat. He would start off so fired up, but just to get his ass whooped, right? Mako was the real runner because she even beat Asura, but Death the Kid, that nigga, bro. With them two pistols, bro, especially when, he upgrades his Hellfire, tough, but I still can't believe his father went out like a bitch. I'm sorry, I love Death. When they were telling me a story about Death, I was like, yeah, he's the one, but he went out like a bitch. But with how the story was going and how they were very, Maka and Soul were very close to achieving their goal of collecting 100 souls, and then they had a restart. That was so fucking pitiful, bro. I wish they just I did wish they just continued them, starting back from a little bit less souls, and then they just finally reached their goals to 100 instead of restarting back, cause that's so fucking gay. But at least at the end, Maka was able to defeat the big bad Asura. So I guess the payoff did come out. I don't want to say this anime was mid, personally. I just want to put it 2 bars slightly over mid. Cause I would watch it again if I had time, but I just don't have time. I'm an adult now, but if I was still in high school, I would probably watch Soul Eater, and if they had a manga, then I'll probably read that. Just read that pretty much, because I think they could have done a lot with this story, because I do like how the narrative is told. Well, I just really wanted to read about this shit and talk shit about Black Star. That nigga be getting his ass whooped. Oh, Lord. But that's just been the video. I really did like Soul Eater, though. It was a good anime. I'm happy I watched it. I don't regret it at all. If you've never seen it, I say you should watch it. Why not? It's good, Yeah, a little something in your taste, but sorry I did that. But like, share, subscribe, and comment down below, and let me know how you feel about Soul Eater if you've seen it. I don't know if I just said Solo Leveling. Who cares? But let me know how you feel about it, and yeah.